Hello everyone, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to add thermal vias to a surface mount pad and explain why they can be such an important feature in PCB design. Before we jump into the design process, let's take a moment to understand what thermal vias actually are and why we use them. Thermal vias are small plated holes in a printed circuit board, or PCB, that are specifically designed to help transfer heat from one layer of the board to another. You'll often see them used underneath components that generate significant amounts of heat during operation. Many modern electronic components produce heat as they work. Examples include voltage regulators, power transistors, LEDs, microprocessors, motor drivers, and other high-power devices. While the copper on the top layer of the PCB can help spread some of this heat, it is often not enough on its own to keep temperatures under control. This is where thermal vias become extremely useful. They create a low thermal resistance pathway that allows heat to move efficiently away from the component. Heat can travel from the hot component on the top layer through the thermal vias into internal copper planes down to the bottom copper layer, and eventually be dissipated into the surrounding air or into an attached heatsink. By providing these additional thermal paths, thermal vias can significantly improve the thermal performance of a PCB and help keep components operating at safe temperatures. Here we have a simple example footprint consisting of a single rectangular surface mount pad. This pad measures 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters and will serve as our demonstration pad. To begin adding thermal vias, first select the surface mount pad by simply clicking on it. Once the pad is selected, take a look over at the Properties panel on the left-hand side of the screen. This panel contains all of the configurable settings for the selected pad. If you scroll down towards the bottom of the Properties panel, you'll find a section labeled Thermal Vias. To enable thermal vias for this pad, simply check the Add Thermal Vias checkbox. As soon as you enable this option, you can see that an array of thermal vias is automatically generated within the pad area. At the same time, the pad is converted into a through-plated hole style pad configuration that incorporates the thermal via structure. The software also gives you control over the thermal via parameters. For example, you can adjust the via hole diameter to determine the size of each thermal via, and you can modify the via spacing to control the distance between neighboring vias. These settings allow you to balance thermal performance, manufacturability, and available board space according to the requirements of your design. Let's switch over to the 3D view so we can get a closer look. Here you can clearly see the thermal vias integrated into the pad structure in full 3D. This view makes it much easier to visualize how the plated holes pass through the PCB and provide a thermal connection between layers. And that's all there is to it. As you've seen, adding thermal vias is quick, straightforward, and requires only a few clicks. Despite being simple to implement, thermal vias can make a substantial difference in the thermal performance of your PCB designs, particularly when working with high power or heat-generating components. They are an excellent tool to have available in your PCB design toolkit and can help improve reliability, reduce operating temperatures, and enhance overall product performance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.